Okay, hello and welcome to our live stream. So, I'm just gonna run through a few things in the whole routine, I guess, and I can answer any questions or ask them, I guess, sometimes. So, let's go. I just ordered some LEDs, so I'm gonna think about making an annunciator panel, like the little panel that lights up whenever you fail. So there'll be a tutorial about that. I hope that there will be. Uh, yeah. What's up? The sky. Say. Uh, uh-oh, is there lag? Yeah. So I just ordered all that. What is up? It's Friday. Uh, that's happy. Okay, what do you have to tell me, Norwegian Project 737? I should have adjusted the retention, the lag. Okay. Okay. Is the volume? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're gonna rebuild your 737 cockpit. That's super cool. Oh, that'll take some effort, but it'll be worth it in the end. Yeah. I've had to rebuild my Cessna cockpit because it was too big, and so that was pretty bad. So we basically chopped off the front half, and then, yeah, now it works. So I have the switch panel, and I just wired it. So I got these jumper wires from Amazon, pretty nice. I can link them. Frame rate is really good. And then I will also do it like this. Okay, so you're gonna rebuild it like Helly Match. Yeah, that looks like a cool build. And I like how it's modular, so you can take it apart and use all of the other stuff with it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna 3D print this soon because I have access to a 3D printer now, and so that'll be good. I can also print the dual concentric encoder knobs. Do I have an example? Or I guess I'll use this. They look kind of like this, but they're going to be the right size. Yeah. I got this to work, and it feels cool. So, I will also, yeah, I got these jumpers, super nice. I like them because you don't have to solder or squealer, whatever you want to call it. Everyone has a different way of saying it because they're them. But yeah, so you don't have to solder. It's great for prototyping. Sometimes they fall off though, so we'll have to find a solution. Okay. I have received my 3D printer. It's technically my brother's, but that's okay. We're sharing. So yeah, we don't have any filament yet, so that's gonna be a problem. I can probably print like half of something with the little like 2 feet of filament they give you, but it's okay. Super noisy. Whoa. Yeah, so I plan on doing that, 3D printing the flaps, and doing all the other cool stuff. Yeah. I think you're taking up all my Wi-Fi. Come on. Okay. So, also, yeah, so originally I had this for the flaps, and it was up and down. I think that would be good for like uh maybe a trim switch or like elevator trim. No, rudder trim, but it's not very realistic for flaps. just because it's so small. Yeah. Oh, and I also have these very nice slide potentiometers, or had. So then you can do this, and then you put your throttle right here, and then it's push pull. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So I'll have to make a little mount for that, 3D print it. I have some plans for the little head thing that you like. So yeah. Let's see. So that's a little bit of good news. Some of my bad news is that this either overheated or plugged in too long. Kind of smells weird. Or I didn't plug it in right. Something like that. But now it's broken. I think it got sat on or something. Something weird happened to this and now it's broken. So I just ordered a new one. If it's not broken, I'll have two. If it is, I'll have one. So that's pretty sad. Yeah. I don't think anything bad happened to it, but you know. Uh, it is not MobiFlight's fault, I've decided. Because I did a few tests and like little things where that stuff. So yeah, I ordered a new one of these because this one broke. That stinks. Let's see. What else is in my magical box? Oh! Oh, that is lucky. So they build your 737 cockpit in a bigger room. Oh, that is impressive. You must be very good at convincing people. Because that didn't really work. Uh, kind of. But I just do mine right here because the projector and all that. That is so cool. Great job. Let's see what this is. So many buttons. This is crazy. Yeah. Okay, so I also have this rotary switch right here. Let's see if we can get it out of the bag, maybe. Yeah, so this one, I want to make. Let's see if we can get all this ready. So I want to make a panel for Flight Simulator that you like click, 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 and then it changes the season. So you could be like, I actually want to fly in the fall. So it'd be like click, and then boom. It'll be a little weird, but that's great. So yeah, that'll be an interesting project. It'll be a little panel that might like flip out or something, or like flip under. I want it to look good. So it'll basically be like a pause button, maybe like view flight analysis. There'll most definitely be a kneeboard button. So you can be like kneeboard. So you can just do that. I don't think the kneeboard button does much when you don't have a mouse in the cockpit, so that doesn't really need to be there. So yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, I also got a drill press, so now I can do weird things with holes, and all of my drilling can now be at a 90-degree angle. Yeah, 3D printers are nice. Well, I can't say that yet. I haven't used it. Now I kind of want to. Now I want a engraver. That would be cool. Oh, you have a drill press too? We could be drill press buddies. Yeah. So I'll just print my dual concentric encoders and that'll be awesome. So Let's see what else happened. Oh, I'm just going to give you a quick run through with the video ideas for future videos. Let's see. Ba-da-da. Any minute now. Maybe not. So yeah, I want to make a general enunciator panel. It'll be a little bit toil, or it'll be a little bit interesting in the beginning. So your mom thought the 737 pedestal was a toilet in the beginning. That's really funny. Yeah, a lot of times people don't really see it until it's like all painted and pretty. But yeah, mine will probably look a little bit weirder than yours. uh, yeah, that's funny. Oh, do you like my sign? The Cessna 172 Skyhawk parking only. All others will be towed. So then, boom, no one steals my parking spot. Okay. So I also have a potential for an upcoming flight. This one will probably be a little bit different in the sense that I'll probably have a little bit more control of the plane. So yeah, that'll be super fun. I don't really have confirmation of it yet, so it's just out there, kind of. But yeah, so that'll be super fun if it works. If it doesn't, we'll have to do it. I'll have to do it some other time. Yeah. Okay. Yes, fixed. What's the first thing I want to do on my 737? Okay. Yeah. So back to my little model thing. I'm gonna have the 737, and I'm gonna probably start to build the box about in a few months. It'll progress will probably be slow just because I really want to put all my energy into the Cessna, uh, and gain as much knowledge and experience at the beginning, so that the 737 isn't like upside down. That would not be ideal. So yeah, I'll just kind of like pace myself, learn as I go, and then go as I learn. That should be a quote. Okay. Yeah. So Movie Flight isn't really working right now, just because Arduino again. But yeah. Okay. Who do you think has the best 737 cockpit? Heli Metch or Michael Schultz? Um, that's kind of like comparing an apple to an orange because they both have kind of different criteria. Uh, Michael Schultz, I think, wants to make his super realistic, and then Heli Metch wants to make his super realistic. Wait, yeah, but he wants to make his module and stuff. So they have different criteria, but from what I've seen, I can't say that like for sure, but I think Heli Metch would have a slightly better one just because it kind of looks better cosmetically. Michael Schultz still does have a very impressive simulator, so that is really hard to answer. I think they're like pretty much tied, um, but it's again hard to compare because they're both in progress. So yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think it's super cool to see like people actually make it into like successful on like such a small topic. Like Roger Dodger Aviation has 10,000 subscribers. Swiss Air 101 or whatever the weird guy that like lands planes upside down. That guy has about 100,000 or up there. Yeah, so I think it's cool to see bigger channels like Helly Match and Michael Schultz. Yeah, and their like content's super good, so they deserve it. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna use the drill press to drill out the holes. I'll probably have to make a template, and then the router to cut a square hole. Yeah. Yeah. So in the future, you'll ask to move a real jet engine to the 737 cockpit. Gotta have two, otherwise you'll turn and you gotta use a full rudder. That's funny. My when my plane was like being built, my mom would always tell me that if you put wings on it, if if you so much as put wings on it, it'll fly or something like that. It's funny because it would just be our joke, kind of. Yeah. Not really much happened with the Cessna, so guess I don't have to update that. Yeah. So one of the future videos is that. One of the future videos is gonna be about daisy chaining these together. So you like solder a few of these pins together, and like one there, 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 and there, and then it makes it so that it like all of these are just connected, powered by these. So then that'll work. Oh, the Cessna 172 versus the 737. Uh, they're both like very different airplanes. I'd probably say the 737 just because owning a 737 is a lot more impressive than a Cessna 172. uh, well, one thing I don't really like about it is a lot of the time you're just on autopilot. That's not really fun. But so I like the Cessna 172 because you're like constantly flying and you like you're one with the airplane. But if you don't fly with autopilot on the 737, I guess it's basically the same thing. It's just a lot bigger and cooler. So I guess the 737 wins. Okay, let's see what my future videos want to be. It's not on here. It's on here. That's weird. Yeah. So, in the future, I think it would be very cool to have a sort of collaboration or something with someone else. So I'm thinking of doing that. That would be cool. Yeah. Let's see if this works now. Oh, and apparently it did. That's good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Uh, Here we go. There's so many windows. Uh, okay. So, few of my videos are going to be the 737 yoke buttons, the daisy chain. Yeah, so the big radio right here. These mini Moby, the mini flight simulator. So like the box one that looks like a Jack in the Box. So yeah, I'll make one of those, or I'll make it smaller so that it looks more like an end table, and I'll hopefully make it look super pretty so that you won't tell it's a flight simulator. Um, I'll make a video about raising the seat for the car seat, and then cutting square holes. Okay, so 3 projectors, curved screen, or 2 projectors for main, and 2 TVs for sides. Um, I think it would be certainly cheaper to do, or depends which one. It'd probably be about the same price depending on which TVs you buy. Uh, the only problem with kind of mixing and mingling is that TVs have a greater contrast than projectors do. So you'd look at the side window and then it would be like, whoa! And then you'd look at the front and it'd be a little bit dull. So I don't know if that would mess with that. You could probably adjust the contrast on the projector and screen. But yeah, that's just my little thought on it. I I think it would be super cool to have a curved screen. Yeah, but I don't think it's necessarily to have like 360 monitors like some people have. At that point, you just get virtual reality, and then that'd be like $40 million cheaper. Not probably not quite much. Oh yeah, fun fact: I'm learning a little bit of Norwegian. So yeah, I just started Duolingo, and now I can say an apple. Et eple. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, then I'll make a video about the radio stack and COM1. That'll be cool. And a sim tour, because we haven't had one of those. I'd like to give one more in depth, because the last time we had it, I don't think it was very realistic. I should make a Boeing sign. That would be cool. Yeah. So, yeah, I should make another sim tour because the last one was really outdated. So much has changed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a ton of wiring videos once I get the wiring working. That'll be fun. I'll probably update my encoder button. Just because a lot of the times I was super confused and didn't really actually know what I was doing, so I would kind of mess up and kind of like I would also call encoders potentiometers, and they're kind of different. Encoders have the little button thing, and they can tell, but potentiometers do not. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that'll be good. Okay, I also want to make a few videos about lighting. I've gotten this to work, but I'm still trying to make it dim. It's a little bit complicated because you've got your huge dimmer and like you need to figure it all out and the voltage and whatnot. So yeah, I'll make a video about that once I figure it out. I know Southwest 737 pilot has a video about, or not a video, but his 737 has lights, and and it just looks so cool when you have those. Like, it just looks magical and whatnot. So we'll do that. Did I? Yeah, I showed good lights on the live stream. So yeah, that's about it for this live stream. If there's any last questions, or we can, or like a specific topic, we could just talk a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so there's a few more. The price for me making a homemade 737 MCP would cost $80. That is very good. I assume that's the auto. Yeah. Wait a minute. Uh, so yeah, that's really good, especially considering that the little like panels you can get from SciTech are about 150. So yeah, that would be awesome. I just discovered that with mine, if I do everything, it's like super cheap. But a lot of times people like associate it with cost because they're like buying real parts that don't necessarily help too much. But yeah, kind of like I know Helimetch has real 737 circuit breakers, and I'm like, whoa, that's super cool. I probably won't go into that much detail just because that's a lot of detail, and I'll probably just 3D print and save about $500 or something. Yeah, I think it would be super cool, like to get an airplane in the future and then put it on a bunch of like pneumatics or I guess servos, and then yeah, and then you could have your own motion simulator that's like a real simulator and a real airplane. So it's like full sized. It'd probably be like super dangerous and super expensive, but that would be cool. And you could like train flight attendants in it. Yeah, it's funny how small the flight simulator community is. It's like a lot of times I'll be like scrolling through the comments and I'll just see Norwegian Project 737 and I'll be like, oh, it's him. Uh, so yeah. Yeah, it's always fun. That would be cool. But you couldn't like flip it over. That would be bad. That's the only downside about motion flight simulators. You can't actually flip over without it being weird or stopping. So that's one limit of them. I think it would be cool to have like a fighter jet motion flight simulator, but that'll be like a few years, probably decades. Yeah, because I have 1, 2, 3. That's enough for now. Actually, that one doesn't count. It looks like an end table. So yeah, I have a future video coming about the Logitech, and I'm kind of taking it apart. It's super cool. Uh, I'm actually removing one of the axes so that you only have propeller or you only have throttle and mixture. So yeah, that's especially useful if you want to take two SciTech throttle quadrants and then have flaps, a little bit of space, the two engines and then a little bit of space, and then oh, speed. It would be speed brake engines, flaps. So that would be good because you don't really want space, you know. So yeah, I'll try that. Okay, when is my next live stream? That's an old comment. Sorry. Uh, sorry. Live streams are usually every Friday at 21:30 UTC, so 21:30 Zulu. There's occasionally times where I will just miss it because I have something fancy. But yeah, so it's as of right now 21:30 every week. Yeah. So I'm going to start to wrap this live stream up. And yeah. Oh,